interference with getting an attorney for my son, Adrian. Hey, it's Susan. Welcome to today's episode of War Crimes Unit. Hey, nice to see ya. Boy, they're fucking at it again. They're really like hot to trot here in Santa Fe, New Mexico. They're such losers. I mean, I just... Like, when are you guys gonna fucking give up? Seriously. So, I still can't get this Homeland Security inquiry from Senator Barbara Boxer's office. And there's an unusual delay. Now, I've had trouble with local Congress offices before, and I can't tell you how many times I have called Senator Barbara Boxer's office in Washington, D.C. See, I got to go back to what Attorney General Tom Horne, who's the Attorney General for the state of Arizona, I got to go back to what he said on this. Susan, you need an attorney. God, I know I need an attorney. See, if I had an attorney, then they could help me push this with Congress, at the very least. I mean, this is like, what, been going on for a year or more? 2 years. Me trying to get a Homeland Security inquiry for my son. So this started back in the spring of 2012. There, And Senator John McCain's office and Tom McCann and I, we were going over this damn case. And he said, Homeland Security inquiry with the Senate in Texas. Just because I'm not freaking there, Tom, I mean, come on, just do it. You got the DHS letter, just do it. I can come back to Arizona and pick it up. Jesus God. Okay, so going both ways, California and Arizona, trying to see if I can get an attorney, a family law attorney, like a board certified specialist, to try to help me push this, either with Senator McCain's office or Senator Barbara Boxer's office. Then I even tried a law firm up in Washington, D.C. They've been interfering with my ability to get an attorney. Sometimes, I call these law firms, I don't even think that I'm really talking to a real person in a law firm. I had gotten up early this morning. My schedule's a little mixed up because I've been doing night shift. And so I was slept half the night, got up. I was doing some studying for pediatric advanced life support because I got to renew that. And then, then I called and I left a message for this law firm in Phoenix, Arizona, board certified family specialist. And, here's the thing. Of course, the attorneys not in the office are usually in court early in the morning. I know that. But, so I went to the pool, sat in the hot tub, did my laps in the pool, came back, took a shower, got half ready and decided I was going to take a little bit of a nap because my sleep schedule's mixed up. And the minute that I wake up, my phone rings from Phoenix. I mean, the timing of it is impeccable. So, that makes, that kind of, see, I'm not even totally convinced sometimes when I make these phone calls that I'm really talking to a law firm. See, because the other victim of terrorism like me, Wendy DeVita Rosen, that's down there in Santa Monica living homeless after she helped the FBI multiple times, including one that led to an indictment up there in Cleveland. She's had trouble getting an attorney too. See, and we're convinced that the government is interfering with our ability to get attorneys for anything. I mean, Wendy's been assaulted so many times. She's got tons of personal injury damages, and she's been assaulted by law enforcement. Now the little black kid that gets killed up there in, what is that, Missouri, the one that's on the recent news, he gets all kinds of frickin' damn help. And of course, because he's black, President Obama, who's black, and Eric Holder, who's black, are helping him. But Wendy and I, we're both white chicks. We've got law enforcement abuse, misconduct, brutality, whatever you want to call it, all the above. We can't get attorneys. So she and I are totally convinced that they are interfering with our ability to get attorneys. And even today, even to this day, I wouldn't even believe that the person that called me back is really a law firm out of Phoenix. All I want is a document, and I can't figure out what the hell is going on with Senator Barbara Boxer's office. It just seems like it would be so easy since I talked to the Office of Congressional Affairs for the Department of Homeland Security over a year ago, and one of my new ICE agents knows something about my son. So this should be like just really easy. Give me the damn document. Maybe they might even be able to help me follow up with the Calexico Police Department and figure out, what if they were able to do anything. If the marshals still can't get my kid because of U.S. Attorney General Eric Holder, even though I made the police report, or if they had to call Interpol, or if there's any kind of interference in them calling Interpol. So I could get an attorney to help me out with that too. But I can't when all the corrupt government just sits there and interferes with my ability to get an attorney. I don't know. You know what? I mean, I already told the ICC via foreign country where they can get the information in my absence. Because it's obvious my theory is becoming more and more true. Will someone kill her before she can find the kids? God, I've had a hell of a lot of near-death experiences all over the place, especially recently, especially in the last year, with this FBI agent Joe being on a roll. But just know, I've already told a foreign government who's got a treaty with the ICC where they can get the information in my absence, which includes this Homeland Security inquiry that Senator Barbara Boxer's Oakland office is supposed to be doing. Isn't that disgusting? There was a blurb little article in an AACN journal that I read when the last time I was at work. That's the American Association of Critical Care Nurses. It's a Gallup poll. And apparently nursing ranks highest in professions that uphold ethics and honesty. You want to know where law enforcement fell? 54%. We were 85%. Nursing was the highest. Law enforcement was 54%. Congress was at 8% on the lowest end of the people who would be considered honest and ethical. I'd sure like to know where the hell attorneys are. They're probably less than 8% because I'm sure they're probably less than 8%. But, I'm like, God, you fucking assholes, dude. I mean, sometimes I feel like Iran. Sometimes I'm just like, hey, Iran, I totally get how you feel. All these damn, unlawful sanctions. I'm talking about the everyday people in Iran that are not actively part of the hostilities. So that would be like me in the United States. That would be like the kid in the United States, not actively involved in the hostilities, getting screwed. Iran gets sanctioned based on a bunch of jackasses that overthrew the embassy, and hostages were held for about a year or so based on some corruption in the government, and then the whole damn population gets sanctioned for 20 years. I can see why Iran would be pissed. I can see why the people of Iran would be pissed. I mean, you get screwed enough, you suffer enough, I mean, you want to take revenge. I feel that way today. I feel like the people of Iran's talking about blowing up the United States. Well, hey, you know what, today, let me tell you what I feel. What I feel from a victim standpoint. What I feel from a victim standpoint is go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it, Iran. If you did it today, I wouldn't even shed a tear. Why? Because these children got assaulted and there's all kinds of crap. They interfered with our childhood. So, if Adrian and Brooke, if they're over there, just make sure if you guys are going to blow up America today, Iran, make sure the kids are there to push the button. Make sure you hit the FBI first, and make sure you hit all these people that work in these kids' conspiracies, and make sure you hit that damn asshole, Eric Holder. So that's how I feel. Anger. This is how mothers feel. Anger. I'd have no remorse if Iran blew up the United States today, based on what the hell you have done to me and my son and his half-sister. I would not feel bad at all if Iran came in and blew up the United States today. I would not shed one tear for what the hell you have done to my kid, his half-sister, me, her mother, and the kids' families in the United States. You piss somebody off for so long, and you screw with them for so long, they just don't really have any fucking forgiveness for you. That's today's episode of a War Crimes Unit. Keep your damsel in defense stun gun handy. This one's got 7.5 million volts.